Welcome back, Modern Aged Hippie, to Tyler's Corner. You were here last week, and we kind of talked about different news, different conspiracies, weird histories, and shit like that. We talked about how the how the government they make they have a certain term for it that I don't really know, but you can search it's like false something, but it's like the government sabotages different things and blows up different things on themselves to create war with different countries. Like, some people believe that's how 9/11 was created, that we bombed 9/11 to start the war on Al-Qaeda, you know?
Yeah.
Also, they thought we did that to they did that to Saddam Hussein. Said he had nuclear weapons, which he didn't.
Yeah.
And that kind of started a war with him. But that was all last week, you know.
That was last week. Are you talking about what we talked about last week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's old news. Old news.
Well,
It's old news. But this week, we'll be more on a personal level, talking about ourselves. Because last week we just popped into we really come too prepared, you know. This week we're coming no research, just a couple topics if we get a brain fart and don't know what we're talking about. So, what's your favorite place to travel? Like, where have you been? Like, where's all the places you've been so far?
Like out of state or out of the country?
In state and out.
So, I mean, shit, just name them off.
Yeah, just name them all.
I mean, out of country, I've only been, I've been to Mexico.
Mexico?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was pretty nice. Yeah.
How was it? What is it like? What does it look like? Describe to me because the way people look at it in movies and shit, they make it look like, you know, some places I'm sure are okay, but it makes it look like
the places shit. I went to, they was like, it was just kind of like their houses were just like I don't know, like 4 stone walls, and then there was like no roof and just dirt floors.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like there was.
So it really was no full houses.
No, and they had like curtains and stuff as like doors.
Shit.
And, yeah, it was pretty bad.
How long did you stay down there?
A couple days. I went on a cruise.
Oh, so, you did?
Yeah, so it was like an 8-day cruise, but I only stayed there for 2 days. We went to the part where like the more poverty part the first day, and then the second day is when we went to like, I don't know where I was at. But
so it was like a rich and poor thing. You went.
Yeah.
Well, you went to a rich village and then a poor village.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you think there was a reason for that? Why they did that? Like, took you to them 2 different locations?
Well, they didn't take us. We like it was all in one. Like whatever part of Mexico we went to, we only went to one part of Mexico, and we drove around and stuff, and like we went to like a really like poor part of this city, and then we went to like the rich part.
Yeah, like was there kind of like, not like skyscrapers, but like big tall ass buildings?
Yeah, there were skyscrapers.
Oh, seriously? Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's cool though.
The beaches were nice too. Like,
really?
Yeah, like the water's like really clear and shit.
You ever been to a nude beach? That'd be weird.
A nude beach?
Yeah, that would be fucking weird.
Was that in California or something?
I don't know where it would be at, honestly. Like, to think of all these naked ass people on a beach would be just honestly really weird. Like, where else have you been, honestly? Like, to think. Is that the only place out of country you've been, is Mexico, though?
I went to the Bahamas.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. And that's out of country. Like, those are the only places I've been. I went to another cruise to the Bahamas.
You did? Was it the same cruise, or was it different?
No, it was a different cruise.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So, and then, I mean, in state, I haven't really been
Jesus. We are blowing up tonight.
I mean, I've been like all over the place.
Right.
Like, you want me to name
them? Well, instead of naming them, what was your favorite? What's your favorite place?
Probably Vegas. I went to Vegas.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
Describe your time at Vegas, because I'm really intrigued at how this went.
There's literally like I don't know, just a bunch of. I feel like there's like playboys everywhere, a bunch of like porn shit.
Porn
like,
shit everywhere all over
be,
Vegas?
Trucks will be driving like back and forth,
Oh,
and they'll have
shit.
they'll have like fucking like a big old poster on the side, like it's some damn like naked like girl and shit. And there's like, I swear, who's what's his name what's his name on The Hangover?
Which one's Zach Galifianakis?
Yeah.
The Lone Wolf?
Yeah, Lone Wolf. What's his name? Well, he was okay. I swear, I don't think it was him, but I don't know. It could have been him. Like,
Vegas,
there was a guy just standing on the side of the road, and he like was dressed like he's just like meant to like look like him, and he looked identical to him.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That would be hilarious to go to Vegas and like see Zach Galifianakis just sitting there on the sidewalk with his little satchel on and his hand on his hip.
That's pretty much. And he had that damn wolf T-shirt on.
Oh yeah. That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
I mean, Vegas is really fun. I want to go back.
Did you gamble any?
No, I didn't gamble.
I'd go to gamble. I'd get drunk as hell and go to gamble. That's for sure. That is for sure. How are those Chex Mix over there?
I mean, they're pretty good.
Are they?
Yeah, they're like one of my favorite munch snacks.
You know, I've never really been fond of Chex Mix. They haven't really been my thing. I don't know what's in there, but whatever the fuck it is in Chex Mix is just not good. Never been really that intrigued by Chex Mix. How often do you change your cell phone? That's like saying how. That goes also into the category of how often do you break your cell phone. But explain that in two different times. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, the phone I have right now, I've had it for a few years, a couple years.
Oh shit! So you take care of your phones pretty much.
Yeah, I always put a case on them and like screen protector, and I don't drop my shit.
There was like one time where I had the phone I'm using for live right now. I had it. I broke it. It was cracked all the shit. It still worked, but I had a phone, gave to me. I didn't buy a phone. I had it gave to me. Same exact phone, just wasn't cracked. It was brand new. But I dropped it inside the wall. Well, in my dad's house, it's really old, so it's really busted up, kind of just old, and there was a hole in the wall, and there was no service, so you have to sit at a certain spot. And so, coincidentally, this certain spot where you get like 3 bars is right next to this fucking hole. So I go to sit it there. I was texting. All of a sudden, it vibrates and falls down this damn hole. I was upstairs. It goes all the way down to the bottom floor. That phone is gone. Phone is fucking gone. I had to go to Walmart, buy another phone the next day. So within about 4 days, I went through 3 phones.
Damn.
And I've kept the 3rd phone for about a good 5 or 6 months, I'd say.
I mean, yeah, I've had my phone for like 2.5 years, and before that, I mean, I had the same phone for like 2 years, like, you know. And I don't ever break my phones or anything. I always just.
Does the case always help?
Oh yeah.
You drop your phone quite a bit?
No.
You don't drop your phone?
No, but when I do, like, the case helps a lot.
You have an iPhone, right?
Yeah, iPhone 6.
Well, why do you prefer iPhones over Androids, or what?
I don't.
What is there something about Androids you don't like, or something about iPhones you don't like?
I don't know. My iPhone's really fucking slow.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and I just like, the only thing I like about iPhones is Apple Music and iMessage. Other than that, iPhone's garbage.
I mean, I can see iMessage being a helpful thing to use. But that's about it, in my opinion. Androids, Galaxies are pretty good to use. I love Galaxies, to be honest. This next question is hits you at the heart, hits you where home is. What's your American dream, modern age hippie? What is your number one American dream? I know you have one. Everybody does.
All right. Excuse me.
He's got his old jug of water here.
Yeah, I need to take a drink real quick.
Hey, you drink a jug of that a day, you'll be healthier than a motherfucker. You'll stay hydrated. Your piss will never turn brown from drinking Coke. That's for sure.
I don't know, my American dream. I want to, I really want to, open up a dispensary. Like, yeah.
Like a marijuana dispensary?
Yeah, a marijuana dispensary.
Yeah.
I want to move to, Oregon. Yeah, I want to move to Oregon and open up a dispensary. But I want like a dispensary, like half dispensary, half skate shop.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so like I'll probably put like, I don't know.
Like a hemp skate shop?
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't be hemp though. It'd be, you know.
Yeah, I'll probably just have like, I'd probably put like the skate shop in the front, and then just kind of like in the back, I'll have like a real nice dispensary back there.
That'd be really neat. Kind of like that one thing we went to, where it was like a vape shop in the front, and you walk back, and it was like a big ass. Yeah, no, that one we went to in Indiana, where I bought my big one. You went in, and it was like a vape shop or whatever, and you walk in the back, and it was just like a huge ass smoke shop. Like it's hidden. Like, yeah, that's just something neat. That's always something cool to have.
Yeah.
If you do get that.
Also, I want to wait till when Florida becomes like fully like, you know, legal for like recreational and stuff. I want to go and open up a dispensary in Florida.
Really?
Yeah, and then just have somebody like work on the one in Oregon. But
that is really nice. Honestly, if I had to say if I had an American dream, it would be to move to Colorado, of course. I'd love to learn how to cultivate. Like you said, you wanted to do a dispensary. I'd love to cultivate my own weed. I'd love to grow it and crop it.
Yeah.
Profit. I'd say that because, all my life I've lived in places where farming's everywhere. Like, my house is surrounded by corn. Like, I've seen how things are made. I wouldn't use the same machines, of course, but I'm not. Kind of the same difference. I just want to be able to grow and sell my own weed.
I hear you.
Just because it's something I love, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, some things you can wish for and some things you can make happen. It all depends on what you do, you know.
Yeah, that is true.
The only thing you can do, the way I see it, is if you do a productive thing a day, you're going somewhere. As long as you don't look back. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Welcome back, Modern Age Hippie. Before the break, we were talking about places that you've been. Your American dream, my American dream, kind of the same, different. Kind of same. They're a different process, you know. They kind of connect. One goes to the other. Technically, I supply to you, you know. But now we're going to be talking about what is your favorite family story. Just give me a favorite family story you have.
Jeez, that's a hard one.
You can take a little time thinking about it. But
favorite family story.
Yeah, it is a hard question to think about, you know. Like, as I'm talking right now, I'm trying to think of what my favorite family story would be.
Yeah, it's a hard one.
It's a hard question knowing that you have so many favorite family stories. You know.
You know what? Remember when I don't know if this would really count as like I guess it would count as a family story, but like
it really doesn't have to be your favorite, but family stories is always really good.
It's not like really a story, but like it's kind of just like, you know what I'm talking about when I say this, but it's like you can probably like say some stories if you like, you know, but because you'll know what I'm talking about. But like the favorite, like one of my favorite times in life, like when like we would always like go to Bowling Green, and like or I would always like go to Bowling Green with you, and we'd always like hang out with all your friends and stuff. Like that was like really fun. And
I mean, technically back in those days, they were my family. You know, I mean, I've been branded, but I mean, as a it was more of a thing where we were a brotherhood, and it was to show that we're family and we're all the same. So we got this brand to show that, I mean, we're kind of just family, you know.
Yeah.
We were all the same. We did the same shit. I mean, we still are family. I mean, we're just all doing our own shit right now, you know.
Yeah, I understand.
We're growing up, but same shit, family. You know what? I'm gonna kind of steal that family story with, go ahead and say, the Kenton Street house, Friendsgiving.
Oh.
It's probably my favorite family memory. So back in the day, I'm not gonna lie, I did smoked a lot of weed. Did a lot of edibles. So we had this thing we called Friendsgiving, where, I mean, you were there. We took all the food. Everybody brung some food. I brought chicken casserole. I don't know. A bunch of people some people brought different casseroles. I remember our buddy Blake. He brought those chocolates. Those were edibles itself, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was good. Nathaniel, my cousin Nathaniel, was there. He got sick. I remember, and he threw up, and he was just running out the fucking door. It was a great day.
Yeah.
Remember hotboxing that little shed?
Oh yeah. But no, when Nathaniel threw up, like he got up. Remember, he like threw up before he got outside. Like he threw up in front of everybody.
He did. Everybody was sitting on the couch.
Chunks were like got all over the dining room table, and it got on the coffee table in the living room.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I remember we just grabbed like a napkin and just covered it over it, like, because it was like we
just
were
left
eating.
it there. Yeah, fuck it, just fuck it. I feel that quite a bit.
Who else was there? I feel like I had somebody, like one of my friends over.
I feel like you might have.
I have, but like.
Was it Chicken Bone that you had over there?
Chicken Bone. I think it was Chicken Bone. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Chicken Bone.
That's what I asked.
Brett Ross.
Brett Ross.
Yeah.
But you know, what is the scariest thing you did as a kid? Or, I mean, that falls under the category of some scary things that you've done, more than one. I mean...
Like, what do you mean by, like, scary? Like, what have I done scary? Like...
I mean, that could fall into dangerous, too. Like us going in that old-ass house. That old-ass house by Pepal's, remember that?
Oh, yeah.
That had them skulls in it, them weird-ass skulls.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking crazy. Damn, I'm trying to think.
Gotta think of something.
I don't know.
Running out of questions.
Well, what is yours? What is your scariest,
Scariest thing I did as a kid?
Yeah.
Well, me and my friend Lucas back in high school. I mean, I was still a kid in high school, of course. We used to ride the four-wheelers, and we brought him down. He lives in his trailer, and he has a long-ass driveway that goes back into the woods. So we used to take the four-wheeler, and he had like a little go-kart kind of thing that we took that motherfucker in there. And you go back to the back, you take a right and go into the woods, and you go down the woods a little bit. It's kind of a dirt trail. It's rough, muddy, and shit, and you'd enter this cave. So we went down in this cave. I mean, I thought it was cool as shit. You're going inside this cave, and I mean, it was going pretty far. And he said we can only go so far because that's only as far as anybody's ever been. He's never been any farther. So we get down there. We go get about halfway in there, and then all of a sudden he's like, wait. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, what? I'm scared because Number one, I'm kind of scared of the dark. I was scared of the dark until
Yeah.
I was like fucking up until I was like 17 years old. I was scared of the dark. Cause some crazy shit happens. I got fucking scared by my parents and cousins shit, by like weed eaters pretending to be chainsaws and people chasing after me and shit. Like scary shit.
Damn.
But anyway, we're sitting there. Totally lost my fucking train of thought here. What the fuck was I talking about?
You were talking about you were in this cave.
Okay, yeah, so we're in this cave halfway in
He was
there.
like,
Thank
whoa,
you.
whoa, whoa, whoa. He's like,
Okay, he's like, whoa, 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 whoa. So we're sitting there, and he's like, look at that. So I'm looking up, and there's just like a nest. A big-ass nest of fucking bats. And I'm not talking about like 10 or 15. I'm talking about like 100 to 200 bats. Just sitting there, just kind of sleeping, moving around.
yeah.
You can tell some of them are kind of awake, but they're just moving. And so instead of going back, we crawl underneath them, which was the scariest motherfucking thing I've ever done. Made me scared of bats ever since. But not only did we go through there, we had to go back out too. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like it was some scary shit. Like it was some scary ass shit.
Damn.
Yeah, it was bad. All right, what's your idea on space travel? We're losing modern age hippie here. We're losing him to the dark side.
What about it?
I have no idea. I just wrote that one down. What is your idea on space travel? Who knows? Because we don't have space travel. We do. We are getting there. We have a space force. You know, I was.
That's pretty new, isn't it?
Space Force? Yeah. Yeah. Though we're not going to be fighting over things on Earth. We'll be fighting for things that we have in space.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a pointless thing, but you go ahead. Well, this is a whole different topic. I was watching a podcast of Joe Rogan before we get into the segment of random callers. I was watching a podcast of Joe Rogan and Neil Tyson, and Neil Tyson was talking about different truths. There's different truths in the world, different truths in life. 3 different ones. There's a there's a political truth. A political truth is somebody who says something over and over and over again until you believe it. Like,
yeah, I know what you mean.
You know, that's one. That's a political truth. There's another truth. I don't know the names of it, but I know what they mean. There's another truth that means where why is my mind going blank? There's one. Fuck. I had it, y'all, and I lost it. But it's okay, because your mind goes blank sometimes. It's pretty late, okay?
Yeah.
It's pretty late. Hopefully Rob answers. Last one, I want to say, what importance, socially or personally, does the word normal hold to you? I'll go ahead and let you know what mine is.
Alright.
You know, excuse me. That was very rude. You know, all around the world throughout the years, and I say this is just one example. People think that normal is being skinny, normal is being thin. It's not having any kind of fat, you know. Normal is not having different colored hair like red or blue. Normal is not having earrings. No, normal's not having tattoos. Normal's not wearing your shoes on different sides.
Yeah.
Normal's, people can say different things of what's not normal, but
Yeah, I kind of see normal as like a like one of those like average like white families. They're just like I don't know. They're just like in a
like
decent house, and it's just like they're just like I don't know, all sitting at the table just doing family things, and
you know, you see that a lot in commercials and TVs and stuff as a as a normal thing as families sitting at a table. That's what you see on all commercials. If you don't realize, all families are sitting at the table. But do we really look around? If we really counted how many went through every house and just looked and seen who all actually sat together as a family at the table growing up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know not many probably do, and I respect the ones that do for sure, because that's something you need to cherish for sure, is having, that's like good quality time there. But anyway, that was just one example, is being thin. But the reason why I bring that up is because what normal holds to me, that's what it holds socially to people. In some cases, that was just an example. But personally, normal to me is being different.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Normal is being different, because being the same is not normal.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know, you know how like in high school you have like the groups of like, you had
Sorry.
like, what?
I kicked you.
Oh, no, you're good. And like you kind of have like the preppy crowd, and then you have like, I don't know.
That's a good point.
Yeah, and you have like, I don't know, what is it? Just like kind of like the outcasts.
Yeah.
And then you have like kind of like country people, and like to each one of those groups, like the preppy people, they think they're all normal, and like I don't know, and then like they make everybody like look bad, and they look down on everybody else.
Yeah, make everybody feel like they're not normal.
Yeah, and like the outcasts, like, you know, they think they're normal.
But you gotta say, the media brings that on, I believe, that makes preppy kids the way they are, because that's the way they've always been in movies and stuff. But that could be how they've always been, though. Oh, we're not gonna answer that because he's. But I still think that preppy kids, I don't know, they could have done that back in the day, and they could have portrayed that in movies before then, but just being different is being normal, you know?
Yeah, I don't know, I feel like everybody, I don't know, like a lot of people, they think that like being like preppy kids and preppy people and just like, you know, like that type of crowd, like everyone thinks I feel like everyone thinks that's normal, or not everyone, but like, I don't know, a lot of people. And I feel like they also, like the preppy people, they like believe they're normal, and then they just like judge everybody else, and that's why it makes other people feel that like maybe I'm not normal, and that's what's normal. Like,
and that's what's wrong with the world, is these kids don't understand that when you're sitting here in your different cliques trying to decide who's normal, who's not normal. We're all normal. I mean, we're human.
Yeah, we're all normal humans.
Yeah, we're all normal human beings.
Just all different traits.
All different. Exactly. No matter if you're different colors, different eyes. I mean, what you wear, what you look like, it doesn't matter. I like even vampires. You vampires out there, I'm rocking against you. I'm not against you, I'm rocking with you. I'm not gonna drink blood though. But that's all we got today for Tyler's Corner. I hope you enjoyed. Catch us next week for a different guest. Thank you, Modern Age Hippie.
Yeah, no problem.
It's good hanging with you, brother.
Yeah.
Always. Take care, guys. I love you, Mary Jane.